Hey, what's up gang? Krauss here with another video. This time we're gonna try and defeat much harder content as my cap has already gone up to 907,000. So that brings me 200,000 within the 200,000 range of one of the story instances that I've been eyeing for a while. I've been trying this daily as my cap increases, but now this is in yellow. Although in my previous videos I could have I showed you that you could actually defeat content or beat content that is in red, but this content's a little bit harder as the mobs tend to be more aggressive. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. I haven't even used my potions, but I'm hoping that with my increase in capability, I should be able to do it, because of this boost which I've received from my previous videos, farming Nightmare and Hell. I was able to get like duplicates of my lost weapons, those weapons that I threw away so foolishly at the beginning of my gaming life with Crown of Four Kingdoms. Now I have more than enough. So let's go ahead and try this out. It's the same technique really. We just want to deal with the mobs, not rush things, and hopefully great. So apparently I cannot one hit the mobs. That's going to make it a little bit harder, because as we know, the boss area is going to have trash mobs along with the boss itself. But let's see. These characters are what? Sand State Aborigines. It's amazing that they actually got that, a little bit of Australian culture there. Because the Aborigines, they are the original, what do you call this, inhabitants of Australia. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of these. Oops, why did I do that? That was foolish. Anyway, whoop. So I haven't test damaged these guys out, but I'm assuming they will hurt you being at level 65, and of course being in this mode doesn't make things any easier. So I don't want to take any chances, even though I'm loaded up with stamina to the brim. I'm actually oh there's my damage. So I should be able to survive at least one hit. So that's good. Good news, because before I always got one hit by these things. All right, okay. I don't think I should be aggroing the Sandclaw Beast behind them, so I should be safe. Cast that to finish them off. Oh, I did hit him. Alright, so this is actually faster than my enemies, a mob's attack. So even if I rush in to attack, I should get the first hit and avoid getting hit. Again, that's one of the things that you should master when it comes to your character. Which of your skills have the faster attack animation, as it will make a lot of difference when it comes to gameplay, especially not a non-auto what do you call this, auto play mode. Because auto play mode, it's really, some people complain that this game being branded as a gacha game is always going to have like auto, where you don't really have to worry about run. You don't have to worry about strategy, but that's not true. As you can see in this video, the game does give you some kind of opportunity to what do you call this, to defeat higher level cap content, and it doesn't force you to do anything or to buy anything. As long as you know what you're doing, you should be fine. Speaking of knowing what I'm doing, I do not know why I'm actually going downhill. There's a good area right behind him that should allow me to have more space to run around. So let's go back up, and whoops, whoops. Right, so same as before. So this guy, unlike other bosses, he has this ranged attack that, let's heal up. This ranged attack that goes in 3 different directions, and It's a little bit harder to dodge, but not impossible. Not so hard that you shouldn't, you should have any problems predicting or getting in a way, reacting to it. Yeah. All right. So this is gonna be my first attempt to actually win the game. Before, when I would test damage this out, um, I would start. I would try gauging how much damage the boss would do to me before, and then if it's like too much, that in a case, in a sense that it's going to require too many diamonds to actually complete, I would log out and just simply stop trying, because you also have to be mindful about the diamonds. They're pretty limited, and the way you can spend your diamonds in this game, it tends to go, your diamond reserves tend to go down really fast, especially if you're claiming the offline content, or yesterday's yesterday's content, or the rate, the story instances that you didn't do. All right, so it looks like we're actually way well on our way to defeating this, and I really need to heal, so I need some kind of stun to activate this skill, which regenerates my life. All right, Titan Nitarman, weird name. Titanitarman. Sounds like a dessert or something. Um, that's approximately what? 5%. So we should be able to do this if we don't mess up. All right, great. So that's Forgotten Oasis, level 65 story. Oh my God, no, no. Oh wait. Good thing about this is I don't want to go through that again. Um, Mainly because I'm a little bit lazy, but I don't see the point in making things harder for yourself. Once you've defeated content, and this is where I really use my sweep tickets on the hardest content that you manage to beat. That's where you use your sweepers on, and and for the rest you can just, like for this is auto. This is you can play through this on auto. Just power through those. I know it takes a long time, but in the end, your sweepers will actually save you a lot of time. So Forgotten Oasis 1, complete, 1.1 million cap on Nightmare, defeated with or beaten with 907,000 cap. Okay, so I hope that helps. Have a great one.